Welcome to Soul Journey Stories, where we explore incredible near-death experiences and the life-changing lessons they bring. Hi, I'm Jeff, and I narrate near-death experiences of those who have died, glimpsed the other side, and returned to tell their tales. If you're fascinated by the mysteries of the afterlife, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to join our growing community. Now let's dive into today's story, a journey into the mysterious Library of Lives. Evelyn, a 38-year-old artist, someone who didn't just see the world, she felt it. To her, life wasn't just a series of moments, it was a tapestry of color, emotion, and beauty. But Evelyn had a quiet secret. She often doubted if her presence in the world truly mattered. Sure, she painted vibrant landscapes and captured fleeting moments of joy, but did any of it make a difference? Evelyn's life was about to take a turn she could have never imagined. It was an ordinary sunny afternoon when a seemingly harmless bee sting triggered a severe allergic reaction. She tried to catch her breath, her heart pounding in panic, but within minutes, everything went dark. In the chaos of the hospital, her heart stopped. For 4 minutes, Evelyn was gone. Suddenly, she found herself floating, weightless and free. Below her, she saw the medical team frantically working to revive her. But instead of fear, she felt calm, peaceful. It was as though she was watching a distant play, disconnected from the pain of her body. And then, just like that, a brilliant light appeared in the distance. This light wasn't harsh, it wasn't blinding. It was soft, warm, inviting, like the first rays of sunlight after a storm. Without hesitation, Evelyn was drawn toward it, feeling as though it had been calling her all along. When she entered the light, she found herself in a place that defied description. Imagine an endless library, shelves stretching higher and farther than the eye could see, glowing with a golden, ethereal light. It wasn't just a library, it felt alive. The books seemed to hum softly, each one radiating its own warmth. Evelyn could barely take it all in. As she wandered, marveling at the beauty around her, a figure appeared. Neither man nor woman, but a being of pure light and kindness. Without speaking, it communicated directly to her mind. Welcome, Evelyn. You've entered the Library of Lives, where the stories of every soul are written. And today, we'll explore yours. Evelyn's heart, or whatever she had in this form, felt like it skipped a beat. The being handed her a glowing book, and as soon as she touched it, the pages began to turn on their own. What she saw next took her breath away. She saw her life. Not just the big moments, graduations, achievements, heartbreaks, but even the tiniest details she'd forgotten. The smell of her mother's perfume when she was 5, the first time she held a paintbrush, the look on her father's face when she moved away for college. But the book wasn't done with her yet. The pages began to show something unexpected. Ripples. Evelyn saw a moment when she'd stopped to help a stranger on a rainy street. That stranger, she learned, had been on the verge of giving up entirely. But her simple kindness gave them hope to keep going. She saw how a mural she painted in a small cafe became a source of inspiration for a patron who was silently struggling. It was breathtaking. Evelyn realized that every choice, no matter how small, created ripples that spread farther than she could ever imagine. The being said softly, "Every action you take has meaning, Evelyn. Life isn't measured by grand achievements. It's the small, everyday moments that truly matter." Then, something incredible happened. In the distance, Evelyn saw familiar faces. Her grandfather, who had always encouraged her art. Her childhood best friend, who had passed far too young. They didn't speak, but their love was palpable. It wrapped around her like a warm embrace, letting her know she was never alone. For a while, Evelyn simply basked in the peace of this realm. The colors around her were more vibrant than anything she'd ever seen on Earth. The reds, blues, and greens seemed to dance and hum with life, blending into hues she couldn't even name. The air itself seemed to shimmer, carrying a sense of harmony that filled her with joy. She thought to herself, "So this is what it means to feel truly alive." But as she stood in this place of unparalleled beauty, she felt a pang of longing. She didn't want to leave. "Please," she said to the being, "let me stay here. I don't want to go back." The being smiled kindly and replied, "Evelyn, your time here is not yet complete. The world still needs you. Your story is still being written." Suddenly, Evelyn felt herself being pulled away from the library, back to her body. She resisted, desperate to stay in the peace and beauty of this realm. But the pull grew stronger, and she whispered, "Will I ever come back?" The being answered softly, "When it is your time, you will return." Evelyn woke up in the hospital, gasping for air. The pain and confusion of her earthly body returned, but something within her had shifted. Though the vivid details of her experience began to fade over time, the lessons and feelings stayed with her. She knew now that her life mattered, that every small action carried weight and meaning. Evelyn dedicated the rest of her life to living with intention. She created art that inspired others, volunteered in her community, and became a beacon of kindness. Her experience in the Library of Lives had changed her forever, and through her actions, she changed the lives of those around her. Evelyn's story reminds us of one simple truth: every moment, every action, every connection has meaning. Thank you for joining us on Soul Journey Stories. If this story moved you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Until next time, live with love and purpose.